Thank you for coming today. My name is Christa Hylen, and I want to talk about a subject that is a real concern in today's world, and that is on the subject of gangs and gang life. And I want to address parents of today's world, educators, pastors, leaders, anybody that can make a difference in helping a young person become what they're intended to become. Seemingly, to the young person who has been rejected by parents and or friends, or overall rejected in society, will naturally be drawn to bad behavior. Bad behavior can be described as alcohol, drugs, sexual promiscuity, violent relationships, which ultimately might lead them into gang life. So what I want to do right now is I want to draw something for you that in my mind, based on a pastor's wife perspective and a psychology major, I find this subject to be very interesting. And that is that young people that have been rejected in society is that they don't have an identity. They don't have a centeredness. And if you take this circle and you look at it as a person, whole, like this is a person, and it's just a circle, you can pass that around. There's nothing there. And what I want us to think about today is the fact that we can offer hope to a generation that seemingly has no hope. And in this visual aid is the person as a circle, and then the dot in the center would be Jesus. And we as Christians, as parents, as leaders, can help young people. So I want to draw our attention to some facts today. I've spoken to some previous gang members, to prospective gang members, even ones that maybe were in juvenile hall, or ones that were abused as children and have had to live a life of going from foster home to foster home. And this is some of the things that they said. They said that what leads them into gangs or gang lives is it offers a sense of belonging. Just like that visual aid there with the dot in the center. It gives them a purpose, a sense of acceptance. Another thing, too, that offers that sense of connection is the fact that they feel like they're in a family. They're loved because they feel completely unloved by life, society, parents. Everywhere they go, they're rejected. So they find people of such like, not faith, but familiar lifestyles. So what we can do as educators, as leaders, we can actually help a person reach the potential of feeling accepted, of feeling loved. We have Christ, we have a hope, we have a church that we call home, and a lot of these gang members live on the streets, or we can even go to the jails, juvenile halls, and visit them. Today's world, statistics say that divorce rate has doubled since the 1950s. It's the highest rate that it's been in years. Unfortunately, when a person goes into gangs or gives their life up to live a gang lifestyle, they're trapped. And they're fearful of leaving that gang because they feel like, well, they're threatened. They're not supposed to ever leave. That's their destiny, is to stay in that gang life. In fact, we have one. Coming from a pastor's wife perspective, we have a gang member that's coming to our church, and he just recently told me that his gang doesn't want him coming to church, doesn't want him giving his life to Christ. He's fearful that his life might be threatened. So not only do we have the challenge of meeting the young generation in today's world, of offering them hope, offering them love, but we also have to give a reassurance of ones that are already in that lifestyle that God is with them. They don't have to be afraid. They can pull out of that stronghold, that lifestyle, but only through God and only through Christ and only through genuine love. And what I wanted to bring to you today is just the bare information that this is a real concern in today's world, and that life seemingly is empty. There's no hope. I mean, you just look in the tabloids, in the news, in the newspapers, even in our political administration. Nobody has the answers. And I just want to say that in today's world, we do have the answer. We, as leaders in today's world, we can offer a hope to a hopeless generation. And we can reach out, and we can offer love. And that's what I wanted to give to you today. Thank you for listening.